Hello, sports fans. It's Jason with JBBA Sports. Today is Friday, June 8th. A recap on our picks from the previous video. We had Jersey Devils. They won, Game 4. Oklahoma City Thunder. They won the game that we handed out. They were getting 5 points. Celtics plus 8. They actually ended up winning that game outright, 94-90, bringing it in and leading the series, I believe 3-2, heading it back to Boston, which they turned around and lost afterwards. But I believe our game was obviously Game 5 and not Game 6. We hit the White Sox, the Red Sox, Texas. We did have two teams that haven't won yet. And the Brewers. The Brewers also won. Two teams that haven't won yet. The Marlins. Marlins got swept by Atlanta, and the Phillies. Of all things, Phillies get swept by the Dodgers. Dodgers get swept by who? I believe the Dodgers got swept by the Brewers at home 2 series ago, and now they're a 7-game road stint and end up beating the Phillies 4 games in a row. But it's understandable. They got no Holiday, so maybe they're just on an emotional downturn. Who knows? Anyway, we got new series coming up. These are going to be our picks. We're going to start off with the Milwaukee Brewers. They are going up against, at home, it's the only game that's a National League game that's not interleague. They're going up against San Diego Padres. Padres, as we all know, is a horrible, horrible road team. So we are going to go ahead and take Milwaukee Brewers to win 1 game out of the series. Hopefully they win it today, so you take them for a single unit. If they don't, you pick up 2 units on them tomorrow on Saturday, and you'll be good to go. Also, Baltimore Orioles, this is the deal. We're going to basically go ahead and try and win 4 units off of them today. Reason being is because we had Phillies, and we've basically lost 4 units off of them. Lucky for me, I didn't bet the first game, but I bet on them 2nd game, 3rd game, 4th game. So now I'm going to be betting to win 4 units on them, or betting against the Phillies. That's why we're taking Baltimore Orioles, because we get our money back off of the Phillies. So we're taking them. Also, New York Mets. We know the Mets are going to win at least 1 game against the Yankees. Mets right now got a real strong setup going up against the pitcher. So I believe it's Santana going up against Kuroda. So we definitely like the Mets. Game 2, we got Gee going up against Hughes, and I think, in all honesty, that's really where, Yankees might win Game 1, but I really think Mets got the best chance of winning. It's going to be Game 2. That's Saturday, June 9th. Also, Detroit Tigers against Cincinnati Reds. We like them a lot to win. The first game, actually, is what we're really looking at. And the reason is because starting pitcher, who on Friday, today, is going to be Porcello. Now, even though he's 3-4, the thing is, the starting pitcher is Porcello. He's got a 6-3 overall, and he's got a 4.70 against Interleague. Against National League, this guy's on fire. So we like Detroit Tigers to win the game. Also, one of our better picks, Atlanta Braves going up against Toronto Blue Jays. They're only 70 cents today. A team like this should easily be minus 210. Beachy is pitching today. He's got 1.87. He's got the best ERA in the National League. I mean, in all of Major League Baseball. So why this cat is not giving up 210? If his name was Verlander or Halliday or Sabathia, he would easily be giving up 210. Greinke, he'd probably be giving up 230. But instead, his name's Beachy, so they're gonna give him. You're only gonna give up $1.70. It's crazy. So it's basically free money. So those are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baseball series that we like to get your game out of, either Friday or Saturday. I believe most of them are gonna hit Friday. The only one I really think is gonna hit Saturday is gonna be the Mets game. Also this weekend, I believe it's this weekend, is the Barkley Pacquiao fight. I've heard a lot of different blah 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 about how Barkley actually stands a chance against Pacquiao. Absolutely crazy if any of you guys think Barkley's going to stand a chance against this guy and that he's strong and he's got a good punch. He's fought nothing but bums. He's fought 3 guys, I believe, and that was his 30th, 31st, 32nd fight. Or his 20th, 21st, and 22nd fight. The guys that he's fought, the last 2 were okay, but they were still kind of newcomers. The other 3, they're bums. They're out of shape. They weren't out of shape. They were just over the hill. They're over the hill. The rest of them are just bums. Anyway, you're not gonna let Barkley. They're not gonna let Barkley knock this guy out and win because it's just not gonna happen. What are you gonna have Barkley fight Mayweather? So either way, we're gonna let this fight. We're not gonna pick a side, but we are gonna pick a total because Mayweather is Pacquiao, is minus 440. Barkley is plus 350. It's a horrible line. I couldn't take either side. But you can get minus 200 on the over 9.5 because this is basically going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a glorified boxing sparring event. Just like, let me tell you something, when Sugar Shane Mosley popped Mayweather in the third round and all of a sudden wobbled him, guess what he did? He didn't hit him anymore. He kind of jabbed and juked around and a bunch of BS. And you want to know why? And then they say, oh, hey, what'd you do? And they said, well, I hurt my hand in the third round, so I couldn't swing it. Really? People like Muhammad Ali, these people have busted their hands and they continue to still punch the guy in the head. This guy doesn't. I'll tell you why. It's because he can't lose, okay? He's been ordered not to beat him, okay? That's just the way it is. If you think anything different, then you shouldn't even be betting at all because that's just the way it is. So the free money is at minus 200 on the over 9.5 rounds in this event. And any of you who pay for the pay-per-view is absolutely ridiculous because you're just getting robbed. You might as well just wait until you hear the highlights. So that's that. Enough about that business. Also, we get a free game. How about this? We've already won money on the Kings. That was 2 videos ago. Then we won money on New Jersey Devils. That was last video. I also going to put in a bonus. This is what you got. You get the series is 3 games to 1. It's game 5. So if you haven't bet any of these games yet, basically the only side you can take right now is you take the Los Angeles Kings. They got 3 games. All they got to do is win 1 to win the Stanley Cup. No team has ever lost the Stanley Cup Finals after being up 3 games to none. And no team has ever been 10-0 on the road. And the Kings are an underdog right now. You can take the Kings right now as road underdog. And they're going to win the Stanley Cup. They're going to win it in Game 6, or Game 5, I should say. Game 5 or Game 6. Free money, so why not take it? That's a free bonus right there, is take Los Angeles Kings. I know I'm betting it. Might as well just get some free money out of it. So I'm taking the Kings money Saturday afternoon. I'm rolling it over, and I'm putting on the Pacquiao fight for the over 9.5 rounds. Good luck. Let's do some win together. Please subscribe. Let your friends subscribe. I know you got to be making money. If you're not making money, you're not working my system right, man, because this is just crazy. I've even got people at my place of employment that are now following me, joining the bandwagon, and they're making tons of money. I'm up 73 units right now. So that's just huge in this short period of time in baseball. Good luck. I will see you tomorrow.